What is good, beautiful people? Happy Perspective Monday. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody had a safe and enjoyable Monday. And happy Thanksgiving, by the way. I haven't seen y'all since Thanksgiving, so I wanted to make sure I wished you all a happy Thanksgiving. Even though it's past, we're still celebrating because we always have something to be thankful for. And however you spent it, whether it was with family, you traveled, you spent it by yourself like I did because you didn't want to put anybody in danger or endanger yourself, so I just stayed at the house and ordered some food. It was chill, relaxed, it was good. Whatever it was that you were doing, I hope you enjoyed it. I know things are depressing right now. The world is in shambles, but let's not forget to be thankful for the little things. One thing that we can all take from 2020 is to value the small things, just the small things that we take for granted, like being able to walk outside and take a fresh breath of air, waking up every day, waking up with a clean bill of health, waking up another day without this virus, even if you've had the virus and you no longer had it, that's a huge thing to be thankful for. So let's not forget to give thanks every day for the little things. I was telling somebody that next year and every year going forward, well, let me say next year, God spare life, and hopefully we're past all of this. When we do have Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays with our families, we're going to be so thankful and so much more appreciative than we have been over the last however many years because of 2020. That's the beautiful thing about life in some ways. Sometimes we have to lose something to realize how much we value something. And because we've lost being able to just hug on our families, spend time with our families, I think we'll value that so much more. But enough about that. Let's jump into today's video. This video is one that I've been wanting to make for a while. Kind of forgot about it, but like a week and a half ago, somebody asked me the question again, and I was like, I should go ahead and make that Perspective Monday video. It was, how do you connect and build relationships with high-profile people, the top earners, the celebrities, the highest performers in society? How do you connect with those people? And the reason they asked me that is because I'm an audio engineer, and over the course of my career, I've worked my tail off to get to the point to where I usually end up in those rooms with those people. So, whether it's celebrities, high-profile actors, musicians, big entrepreneurs, whatever, I usually end up in the room with those people. And the question is always hard for me because I don't do anything specifically. Like I never go in there with any intentions or anything on my mind when I network with these people. But something always happens with 90% of these sessions and these people that I work with is that we always connect outside of me working with them. So we always either exchange numbers, exchange information. They text me and call me from time to time, email me. They call me family. They invite me over to their homes. They become mentors, all this stuff. And like I said, the question has always been hard for me to answer. I had to literally sit down and really pull 3 points from it. And I'll give y'all these 3 points because it's really nothing that I try to do, which is actually point number 1. Expect nothing, have no expectations, have pure intentions. So if you came there to do a job, your intention should be to come there and do that job to the best of your ability, and that's it. Expect nothing. You'll be surprised how much these people, because they always have people trying to get something from them. They always have people trying to get in their circle, get in their pockets, get into their network, right? That when they meet you and they see that you genuinely don't expect and want anything from them, they naturally gravitate to that because they're like, oh, here's this person that just genuinely wants to help me do this project and do their best job at it, and they don't want anything from me. So that's point number 1, right? Point number 2 is your energy. Check your energy. Energy is so important, people. Like, if your energy is off and your intentions aren't pure, people feel that instantly. Think about it. Think about one time that you were around somebody and you could just feel like, oh, this person this person's energy is off. It changes the whole feeling of that room that you're in. And you have to think about it. I'm working with these people in a creative space. If my energy is off, that affects the project we're working on, and it affects their performance on the project. So the first thing I always make sure I do when I'm walking into this room is my energy is on point. So anything I'm going through, I leave at the door. Anything I'm going through, I leave at the door. I come in there with a smile on my face. I come in there filled with love, gratitude for being able to even be in this room, and I perform as such. And that takes me to point number 3, do good work. You have to value your work, people. The reason that I'm able to get in these rooms is because I've worked my tail off and I've shown that I'm worthy of these rooms. Let me say this another way. Great people attract great people. Let me explain. Whatever it is that you do, if you're great at it, somebody's going to notice that. Somebody's going to notice that. I mean, first you have to notice it. That's another video. First you have to notice it. But somebody else will notice it and say, oh, you're great at that. Let me pick you up from here and put you in this room with great people, other great people. Let me take you from here because you're great, but you might not be in the right environment. You might not have access to the right people. Let me give you this opportunity here in this room full of these great people. And then once those great people see that you're great, they'll be attracted to your greatness because greatness attracts greatness, and they'll introduce you to more great people. And that becomes a domino effect. And then it's the 3 degrees of separation. Before you know it, you'll look around and you'll be in a room that you can't even imagine. Billionaires to your left and right, politicians to your left and right, the biggest celebrities to your left and right. And you'll look back and be like, how did I get here? But the reason you got there is because you didn't expect anything when you first got introduced to them. You didn't expect anything. Your energy was right. Your intentions were pure. And then you did the best work. They see how you interact with people. And one more point on doing the best work. Because doing the best work doesn't just apply to that top performer, that high profile client that you might be working with. It applies to the person who might come in the day after, who is just starting out. See, you have to give them the same quality of work that you will give the celebrity client. See, that's the key. How you treat anybody is how you should treat everybody, right? So all these points, these 3 points, the good energy, the good intentions, the do the work and doing the work, that applies to the top client and the client who's just starting out. Because the beautiful thing about the world is there always has to be a balance. So today, that celebrity client could be here, but there always has to be a balance. So this person who's just starting out, look what can happen. This can happen. Now suddenly the person who was just starting out is popping. Because in this world that we live in today, it only takes a day. They could literally be just starting out today, and then next week they're here, because that's the world that we live in. And what if you didn't treat them right when they were just starting out? Now they're here and they're like, oh, he didn't treat me right when I was done. Why would I want to work with him? And not that you should do it for that reason, because again, your intention should always be pure, and your character should always be to treat people right, period, at all times. But I just want to show you a different perspective, because you never know who is who. So the real key to all of this is the last and final point, right? Do good work. Once you do good work and you become one of the best, you work to become one of the best at what you do, I promise you somebody will see that greatness in you. Either it'll be one of those people who you aspire to be around and learn from and have as a mentor, because several of these people have become mentors for me. I never talk about it because, again, that was never my intention necessarily. I just wanted to do good work. I just wanted to have good character. I expected nothing, but in return, because of the work that I did for them, they were like, hey, I see something in you. And again, greatness recognizes greatness. So once you're doing that work and you become one of the best at what you do, people will see that greatness and they will take you from here and say, okay, I see what you're doing. It's great. It's awesome. But Let me put you around these other great people. Let's see what you become then. And that turns into a domino effect. And before you know it, you're calling some people brothers, friends, mentors who you would have never dreamed of. I could think of a few off the bat right now. I'm able to call them and ask them situations about my regular daily life, and they always give me advice, and it's trusted advice that I cherish because they've been able to excel in those very areas. So why would I not trust them? That's the point of a mentor. So that's my time for today. Thank y'all for watching. I love y'all so much. Y'all be safe. It is 36 degrees here in Atlanta. Hopefully the weather is better wherever you're at. But if it's cold wherever you're at, stay warm, be safe, be careful on the roads. And do me a favor, if you like this video, hit the like button. The like button is what gets these videos in front of more people. So if you think it will add value to more people, hit the like button, hit me some comments, drop me some comments, let me know what you think, any suggestions, or maybe you want to add some more points that I didn't even cover, because I could speak on this topic, all night long. I just wanted to pull 3 key points in my opinion. But if you have some more, drop them in the comment section. And of course, hit the subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed. Follow me on social media. I have the Instagram up here on the left behind me. And then I have my Twitter on the right behind me. Follow me at Don's Press Play. That's DONZ Press Play. Follow your boy. Let's network. Let's build this family up. That's it. See y'all later this week. 2 videos coming this week. That'll be my thing going forward, trying to be consistent with 2 videos a week. So let's do it. Peace.